You know what the real problem is? It is that we are thinking of happiness as an ultimate goal of life. But the real thing about happiness is that it is a pointless goal. Because happiness is for a moment and then fades away again, we are going to be in need of it every single time. If happiness is the purpose of life, what happens when you're unhappy? Then you're a failure. And perhaps a suicidal failure. Happiness is like a cotton candy. It's not going to satiate your hunger. I quote, "You must pursue proper meaning rather than happiness." Whether it's Harry Potter, The Lion King, Pinocchio, the Bible or ancient stories, they are all saying the same thing. Take the highest path, pick up the heaviest rock, and you will have the hope of being reborn despite the inevitable pain and suffering that life brings. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued, it must ensue. You shape your own world, not only metaphorically but also literally. These lessons are what the great stories and myths have been telling us since civilization began. Happiness is a great side effect. When it comes, accept it gratefully. But it's fleeting and unpredictable. It's not something to aim at, because it's not an aim. So, how do we find meaning? Well, through responsibility. What kind of responsibility? You can take your own life as a responsibility by fully accepting it and making yourself ready to confront the suffering that comes with it. The way you make your life be filled with less suffering is by confronting the suffering, not running away from it, because if you try to run away from it, you're going to make it worse than it is now. Here is another quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in the suffering. So try to find meaning in the suffering that is standing in front of you.